I'm Michael Scotto. I'm Michael Scotto.
Now here's Michael Scotto with a look at sports. Mike.
Well, thanks, Mike. With the loss of senior guard Charles Jenkins, head coach Mo Casera agrees with the fans. He wants more from senior guard Mike Moore this upcoming season.
Mike's a dynamic scorer, scored a lot of points for us this year. Really played bigger, than he is. He played a lot of the forward position for us. Really is an undersized guy. Did a terrific job for us, and he's going to have to learn, be able to rebound, score, handle the ball for us a lot this year.
Moore thinks he's ready to embrace the challenge of replacing Jenkins as the team's leading scorer and captain.
I'm going to definitely try my best, working with the coaches and the players this year, just to see how I could help fill the role and being a leader on the team.
While Moore was asked to increase his scoring and leadership, Coach Casera also wants more from forward David Imes.
I think the key for him now is to be able to score a little bit more around the basket, be able to become a little bit better free throw shooter, take that average from 8 or 9 or 10 points up to 12 or 15, and take that rebounding from 6 or 7 up to 8 or 9, and then Dave becomes a potential all-league type guy.
My personal goals for next season is to average a double-double, and to see how high I could be in the nation in rebounding.
Meanwhile, it's Coach Casera who's the straw that stirs the drink.
He brings passion to the team. Anything he does, it seems like he has his heart in it. So it makes us want to play harder for him, because he lays it all out there for us.
With a new contract extension for head coach Mo Casera, the return of second leading scorer Mike Moore, and the rebounding of David Imes, it appears the Hofstra men's basketball team is on track to put the pride in Hofstra next season. I'm Michael Scotto, reporting for Hofstra Today.
That was the last time Greg Washington was introduced as Hofstra's starting center. After his final game, I sat down with Washington to discuss how he overcame obstacles both on and off the court, starting in high school.
I can tell you one thing about me, I was the worst student. I was the worst student in high school.
For Washington, basketball was his saving grace.
There was a point where my coach would ask my teacher to give me D's, just so I could play. Because if I didn't play ball, I pretty much wouldn't do anything.
After leaving high school and enrolling in a Massachusetts prep school, Washington began turning his academic and basketball career around.
It's like another chance.
Okay.
Another chance to, kind of trim the fat. Me finishing with a 2.8. That's the highest my GPA has ever been. It may not be a lot to some people, but it's a lot to me.
While at Hofstra, Washington also overcame another obstacle, playing time, with the encouragement of his mother.
There was games my freshman year playing. There was games where I didn't play. I didn't play at all. And like I said, I'm really close. I'm really close to my mother. Talk to her every day. One thing she said, just wait it out. You never know.
Washington's mother knew best, as her son became Hofstra's all-time blocked shots leader. Washington then praised his mother for this advice.
Stay at it.
Washington overcame obstacles both on and off the court to become Hofstra's all-time block shots leader and co-captain. And while it's uncertain whether Washington will be drafted to the pros, there's no doubt he'll be drafted into the real world. I'm Michael Scotto, reporting for Hofstra Today.
The men's basketball team has put the pride in Hofstra, winning 19 games heading into senior day, led by first-year head coach Mo Casera and his 3 seniors, Charles Jenkins, Greg Washington, and Brad Kelleher. Senior day marked the last time the 3 seniors would step onto the court together. Before tip-off, each senior was honored for his achievements with pride. After returning from a year-plus layoff due to eligibility issues, Kelleher stepped into the starting point guard spot and averaged over 7 points and 3 assists per game.
It was an amazing feeling. I think me and Charles were sitting down and stretching, and we saw the fans running in to try and get their seats early.
Washington, a 5th-year senior, is Hofstra's all-time block shots leader and can pick and pop on offense. On the year, Washington averaged over 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game.
It's special, you can only really be a senior once, cherish it.
Finally, there's Hofstra's all-time leading scorer, Charles Jenkins, who had his jersey retired to end the ceremony. Jenkins is averaging 23 points, 5 assists, and over 3 rebounds per game in his quest to repeat as CAA Player of the Year.
This will always be the house that Speedy built, so it's just great just to have my name next to his.
As for the game itself, Hofstra defeated the University of Delaware 79-60 for its 20th win.
Senior day, the last hurrah, the last chance to go out with a bang. And today, the Hofstra Pride, with head coach Mo Casera, Charles Jenkins, Brad Kelleher, and Greg Washington, did just that. I'm Michael Scotto, reporting for Hofstra Today.
And that's all we have. And that's all we have in sports.
And that's all the time we have in sports.